EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Levis. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Play action now. It's Herbert. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Again, it's Pollard. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Now Levis. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's Here's a 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Now, Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Running here, it's Pollard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Levis. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro. In there to bag another one. Folks' kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Motion man sent right. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They run on the jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short gain.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
That's the gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. Herbert to throw. Coming free is Tartt. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol give to Pollard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Pollard, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Here's Levis. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Levis. To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On the handoff, Pollard. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Levis. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 4th down, Levis. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's Dobbins.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. That's on the rookie from Notre Dame, Joe Alt. Now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Throwing again, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Deion Henley.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he will score. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers extend to a 24-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle made by Corey Joseph. And Deion brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown.
And he's got another one. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. That's his third touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run here with Pollard. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. 2 at the 29. Second down and 8. To throw is Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the give, it's Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Pollard. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he will have a Titans first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On the ground, it's Pollard. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Now a handoff to Pollard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Again, it's Pollard. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Open man is Hopkins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Tennessee.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. On second down, Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches, generate big, explosive plays, primarily through the air. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On play action, it's Herbert. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Now, Herbert. This one caught at the 4. Nice run here on 2nd down, inside the 5, with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Here's Cameron Dicker now, on for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Levis. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Working. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
He was brought down at the 26. It's the gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now it's Dobbins. Whoa. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
taken down at the 10-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Levis. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Pollard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Throwing is Levis. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Pollard. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Levis to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Levis. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Pistol here for Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the fourth quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays. And they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Levis. To the left side in the hands of Bull. He'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think at this point in the game, prior to that 3rd down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Chargers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Levis. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.